Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Baresi. Distributed tidily. Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vardiol. Marmouche. And it's Rodri. Van Dijk, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hakimi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Eto'o. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Silvestre. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. Terrific effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's intervened well there. So it is still 0-0. Vardiol. Van Dijk. Now Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Bernardo Silva, and he's worked it through. He has a look up. And that's a good-looking ball. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? And that is headed for the middle. And a chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good climb! No, just not quite. Has a look and plays it forward. Pirlo. Marmouche in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Looking for the far post. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Eto'o. Berbatov. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Thinks about... Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Berbatov. He's in a great position here. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's going wide left. Marmouche making a dash for it. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. Oh, well measured. Vardiol.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eto'o. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Georgia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Down to business again.
Number 20.
Georgia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 18.
Berbatov.
Substitutions taking place.
Vardiol. Georgia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Berbatov. And it's Valverde. Can he get it through? He's through here. Luis Suarez! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really...
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal's cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now the breakaway. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Coming on the field, number 11, Hazard. Number 15, Kane. Substitution.
Gets his head on it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Eto'o. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Georgia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Shevchenko. Nicely spread. Yamal ventures forward, knocks it into space. Thiaw cuts out the pass. Suarez going after that. And here's Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko, and he's running through. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Doku, he's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Club America are looking to break at pace. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And it's Rodri. Great vision. Valverde. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. He's having a shot! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Kane. Thiaw gets across and deals with it. Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he's had it nicked away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Georgia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one.
Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! There it is! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Insigne. Saka. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Sends it crossfield. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. Georgia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And Cruyff! And for a moment, time stood still. Serginho. Marmouche. That'll be a throw-in. And he's been shifted off it. Close, takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Lovely bit of skill. Marmouche with the bullish header! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Haaland! And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he... Insigne! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. And it's Belletti. Threads one in. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in the...
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 7.
So time for change,
Makelele.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Serginho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Defending was strong and firm. Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. Driven in. Pepe getting this one clear. Filippo Inzaghi. Haaland. Spread it left. Now it's Insigne. Filippo Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Could be danger here. It's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. Marmouche. Now, can they get him away?
That's good play from him.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played into the box. That is a brilliant interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Strictly forbidden.
Georgia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So right back into the action. And this is Inzaghi. That's going right the way across. Hakimi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saka. And he's picked out the run. Lorenzo Insigne. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fenerbahce have their second corner now. Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Hakimi. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. Roberto Carlos. And it's Davids. Cruyff. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Lorenzo Insigne. Guardiol cuts it out.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Not the most accurate pass. And they win it back again. It's a really well-measured ball. Cannavaro. Pepe. Now it's Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. And he whips. A header! He's got a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9, Bukayo Saka.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Substitutions taking
The manager
place.
must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have...
Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Georgia now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 6.
Final checks on the touchline.
Davids.
A change about to occur.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Cruyff. 75 minutes played. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a throw. Cruyff. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kane. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Spread neatly. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Kane. Oh, some tackle that. Great vision. Inzaghi! That's another chance! And no mistake! Serginho. Now it's Doku. He's got away. Doku stood his ground strongly. Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Dijk. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. Messi.
3 minutes at a time.
Knocks it into space. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Spread to the right. Messi chasing after it. Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through...